Hello and welcome. Welcome to the Hyperbase. So what is the Hyperbase? Well, this is a base that I started not in 1.0, not in 0.18, not in 0.17, but in 0.16. With the goal of being a vanilla base doing 8k science per minute. Now, it got fairly close to completion in 0.16, and then 0.17 came out with new science, and the nature of this base is that it was very locked in its path, and changing science wasn't something that I really wanted to deal with at the time. And then 0.18 came out and they changed science yet again. So I've actually migrated it to 1.0, migrated the mods that I could, because I've got some helpful builder mods at the moment. Builder in things like the jet flyer and recursive blueprints. So yeah, we'll see what we can see. This is the map. That's the absolute maximum scroll out that I can do. It goes kind of deep, and there's a fair amount of landfill up here, completely covering up parts of the map. And I don't know why at this level it's taking a lot of time to work out what's what, but this has all been built by recursive blueprints. I haven't laid any of this, far too much to lay. Let's have a quick look at production stats, buildings, not in the last 5 seconds, but all time. I'm looking for 264,000 rail. I'm looking for solar panels. There should be, there you go, 1.3 million solar panels, 1.1 million accumulators. So that's quite a lot. This base has a number of issues that I've addressed with some of my mods that I've released subsequently, in that this is like my starter base. I'm still basically using the starter base, and it's let's turn recipes on, and it's mall as my principal means of supplying the build, because it's a completely organic build, supplying the build to build up all the facilities. And let's take a look at science. This is my science build here. Oh, these are active, aren't they? So basically we're using cars and labs surrounded by an awful lot of beacons. How many effect sources, in fact? 14. So we've got 12 beacons around them. I might see if I can get the Spidertron, if that's an option. In fact, wow, the packs have changed. Science has changed a lot. So I probably can't actually build the new packs that I need. What's this? Utility. Good grief. They have severely changed stuff, haven't they? So Spider now needs me to, yeah, look at all the holes. Look at the holes in the tech chain. All right, well, this will take basically no time, I should think, to do that one. Belt immunity. I just want to, oh, good grief. I better do all of these, actually. All right, we've done all of those. Now, moving on to the next ones. Yeah, this is what happens when you get behind a version or two. What's utility science behind? It seems to not want to be able to be created, but let's do that. What's that? 2000. All right. And then hopefully I can do spider after this. Well, low density structure took slightly longer. How did we get stronger explosives? And have we actually run out of something? I'm probably not actually doing military science. Right. Oh, that needs military science. That's bad. That's bad. All right, do that one. I'm a little bit concerned by this number. Mind you, you've got to understand that my PC is a i7 4790K, so it's like 5 to 6 years old. It's not quite as good as a super modern PC. Let's get... what's the Spidertron missing? We need the utility science pack. Alright, that's a problem because... I have got my rocket though. That's a problem because I don't think I think I was deliberate. There's no biters on this map, and I don't think I was building a military science. Do I still have the ability to... Like, I don't even know exactly where I am. This map is so huge. And gigantic trains as well. The reason I'm looking at it is it's kind of... A number of people who saw the original series on this have kind of been asking, when are you going to do the Hyperbase again? Well, I'm having a look to see how much is involved to bring the Hyperbase up to scratch. That's really where I'm at. Okay, I think I'm close to the starter base. The starter base. Here we are. Here we are. And yes, this thing takes forever to slow down. So is it feasible? Wow, we're slow. What do we have? Oh, okay. We've got all sorts of things, but we don't have legs. Do I have legs in here? No, not so much. So what I think I want to do is turn this science back on. My goodness, slow motion. Wow. Alright. You go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. Basically just so that we can finish this all off. I'm going to guess that I need one of these here. Looks about right, doesn't it? Where do you go? You go over here, okay. Now, my other problem is that these sciences are totally wrong. So, they've been changed. So, it's really working out just how big of a change we have to deal with. Okay. What? Oh, I'm ordering 1,000 rail. Okay, fair enough. What's working over here? What's not? How different are these formulas? And why is this so slow? I would have thought that things would have improved somewhat. And it's more efficient to have a base like this. Trains out of fuel. Ooh. That's not good. Do I have any fuel on me? No. What else is needed here? I'm fairly sure my blue science is probably all wrong. So sulfur. We need sulfur. We need red circuits, engines, and sulfur. What we don't need is something. Okay, so that's engines. Whoops. Oh. That's right, I'm not used to running this thing properly. Engines, that's engines. Where, I don't believe I'm making a huge amount of sulfur anywhere in this factory. I'm probably not at all even. Are we even bringing sulfur into the space? Because we might not be. Well, we're unloading plastic and stone. Can't believe I'm still using coal here. It's probably just here. Any sulfur? Like all of this belt-based, we ideally probably want to get rid of, but there's blue. Is there a reason I can't do a tiny bit of science here? Utility science pack. Oh, there we go. We've done it. So if we've done that, what's Spidertron missing? Maybe just rocket control unit? Spidertron. We're not getting any assistance from over here. I'm going to guess that we've basically exhausted our reserves of science that we had backed up, if I can even find where science is anymore. Here. I should have these things kind of narrate a little bit better. We're missing something. Obviously, what does Spidertron need? Oh, it needs military, right. And we didn't build military kind of deliberately. Why are you not producing? Because you don't have purple. Do we need purple for Spidertron? We need purple. We don't need white. Purple. All right, let's see what purple needs. This is probably wrong as well. So productivity module, rail and electric furnace. There's the electric furnace. Yeah, engines, it doesn't seem to want engines anymore. Productivity module. How am I going to do this? I know we're making some productivity modules over here somewhere, but probably not enough, and they're intended to get used in a different way. But if I hijacked them at the source here, I need legs, I really do. Does this have legs in it? Oh, it does. That's fantastic. Okay. All right. What we need to do is swap these guys over. Yes, that's better. Now, if we give you a belt, and I need belt. I need some belt. Bring me belt. Robots, bring me some belt. I don't want to make it. I want to get some. Belt, I want like 300. Am I in a Roboport? No. So yeah, I mean, the changed recipes should mean that there's less required to be produced. So we should be able to... Oh, and I should be... Are we still building out here? I'm not... Yes, we are. See, when this finishes building, we can stop up. Basically, it lays a 4 pattern. For some reason, that seems slightly off. Interesting. Maybe the way recursive blueprints works has changed. Anyway, what it does is it lays 4 and then it moves along, and when it gets to the end, it comes up here, lays another 4. And each one of these has kind of 196 panels in each quarter. The whole 4 has 752 accumulators, which might seem slightly off, but it's not when they all connect up like this. So that's how it works. Yeah, it does look like it's not going to interconnect properly. It's slightly off. I'm just going to have to put that down to changes, but that's fine. We'll lose a little bit of efficiency. I'm pretty sure this sort of came in like this, so it's a 62 million ore patch that's only feeding this base that's been shredded. Oh yeah, I need to deal with things. Let's let this work. So, come on, you go in there. Why don't I come up to this construction of mine, grab some, well, I actually should have just ordered it, right? Grab some of these. Oh. What? Buffer, oh, radio. Grab some of those. And we don't have them anymore. So much for that idea. It's one problem with very fast robots. Okay, where do we need these guys? We need them way up here somewhere. That didn't exactly work the way I planned. So, having engines come through here is a waste of time. Let's pick all those up. Because that's not part of the formula anymore. Was, but it's not anymore. Right, here we go. We're getting a few, not very many, but a few. Now, you, red circuits is not connected for you currently, okay? That's easy to fix. So that will be furnaces, which is still a thing. Productivity ones. We need rail is the other thing that we need. Yes, that was quite the change, wasn't it? Quite the change. Okay, how are we going to make a decent amount of rail here? Rail is not that difficult. It's just, you know, you just do this and you've got rail. That's it. And yellow has changed quite a bit as well. It doesn't use copper cable anymore. It uses low density. In fact, it doesn't use the speed one. It uses flying robot. It's totally different, yellow. It is so totally different. These are the things that I'm going to have to change if I'm to try and make this factory work again. Well, we are making purple now. Is that all that we need to make? You don't even have your purple yet. I very much doubt this sort of balance is going to be enough. Blue doesn't appear to be coming through either. Oh, that's right, we needed sulfur. Sulfur, sulfur, sulfur. Where's my plane? There's my plane, okay. At least that moves quickly. So the oil for this space was done over here. Are we even making sulfur? We're making sulfur so that we can make sulfuric acid, and that seems to be about it. And we've got plastic going down here, lube going down there, and this is probably for my own personal train. My PAX train. Well, we still need lots of plastic. That hasn't changed. We still most likely need the sulfuric acid. But what I should do is see about creating a sulfur train, and I really should do something about this guy as well. Oh, I've actually got potential lines here. These beacons look so weird now. So I mean, the real problem is not the home base. I'll show you just the sheer scale of builds that we have here, because everything is spread out because we had to follow geography. We had to have builds where there's patches. We couldn't just have them anywhere. And if we come down to, like, what are we making here? I can't even see. We're just making copper here. I do have some ideas for improving some of these builds to try and get that UPS up, because we're not really quite getting what we need at the moment, obviously. 33 UPS, that won't do. But yeah, if we go... we keep coming down. This isn't even fully built yet. So that's building blue circuits. I think this is blue circuits, and yeah, this is to build the rocket control units, which fortunately hasn't actually changed. That's for launching rockets. But we have some massive builds that are now incorrect. What have we got here? We have steel. I guess that's probably still needed. Yes, some massive steel. What's this? We ran out of beacons, but this is a... is this steel as well? I'm not even sure. See, the other thing is I don't even have I don't have train supply manager, I don't have outpost builder, so that's why I had to have a plane. I don't know. I may have to go back and label all of this. It was obvious to me at the time because of the sheer amount of time it was taking to even, you know, build some of it. Where are we? We're up there. Okay, we need to go down a bit. So yeah, I had to follow where, I mean, there's some bits that I've missed which I might have to use because I think we need more copper now than we previously did. So is the Hyperbase able to be rejuvenated? I don't know. I think I'd make the train, I'd use slightly less locomotives in the trains. It's one thing I would definitely consider. I don't even know if I had fixed all the fuel. I mean, it looks like I haven't, because we've got a train. It's one of the great things with the modern situation. So this is a green circuit build. What's the problem here? How did you get in there? And in here. Anyway, that's... well, we should perhaps look at just what we are producing at the moment. It's not that much. 180k green circuits, 400,000 plates. We're probably trying to make science, but it's just not working. And the science is what I was trying to get to so that we could see. What have we got here? Yellow science. See, here's a perfect example. Our yellow science build is completely broken. We don't need copper coils anymore. Yellow science, we're only producing one of the three things that we need for it. Flying robot frames and low density structures. We need those other ones. We need the flying robot frames and we need the low density structures. So what I'm going to have to do to try and make it work is come back. That's rocket control units. Which we don't use. We don't use rocket control units, so this build is all totally wrong now. I may have to rip the entire build up that I have, which for yellow is basically all of this. All of this is probably yellow. What about these? Not sure. But this lot is making green circuits and red circuits. Then it goes down here where it's making processing units and the speed module ones, which we don't need anymore. So, I mean, we do need the processing units, but probably not in the same capacity that we have already. And I'm going to have to exchange it. And here for purple science. So we're making the electric engines because that used to be the formula, but it's not anymore. So it's something very different. And the science train basically fills up with all the sciences. So what have you got? You've got 30, you're trying to fill up with purple, but you can't because we've got the wrong formula for purple. Yeah, there's quite a bit of work here. And I deliberately placed these things kind of, well, around the resources that the items were going to need. I wonder if I still have my module construction yard. So I diverted some of the production here. Here you go, modules. To build modules. And so I think we have a decent number of modules at least. Local storage system. Actually, it doesn't seem to be that big. Modules haven't changed, so they ought to be a decent amount. Oh no, we do have a few. We have I'm not really understanding that. That box has 2400 prod 3s and we've got 4800 speed 3s. And I think over here we have some more speed 3s. Okay. Because you use especially with my 12 beacon designs, you use a lot more speed modules than you do prod modules. But anyway, guys, this is just a look. I'm not promising that I'm going to resume this, but I wanted to have a look, see just what the sort of UPS we were doing. I mean, it is building a reasonable amount of stuff. It's just not, it's not making what we need at the moment. Here's a massive train going somewhere. It basically has the engines in the middle, possibly too many, and then two sets of wagons for loading with iron ore, and direct train insert. This one is probably not getting a very good look in. I possibly should change this to half the drills. I'm not actually sure what my bonuses are. We could have a quick look. Mining productivity 990%. Okay, what is that in terms of, I'm not sure what we got to. The next one is mining productivity 100. Okay. So that's a reasonably significant mining productivity. So we may be better off getting rid of half the drills. F5. I can't read half of this. Trains 2.6. What's the total updates? 27. Good grief. Fluid is not actually that bad. Entity update, yeah, getting rid of some entities would probably be good. Electric network is not great either. All right, let's wrap it up there. So thanks for joining me, and if we continue, then I look forward to seeing you in these future episodes. Bye-bye for now.